Hey y'all, what's good YouTube? Welcome to my channel and welcome to my first video. By the title you can tell that today I'll be doing a Q&A / get to know me video. To start things off, I like to just let you know some basic information instead of just going right into the questions. So I am 18, I just graduated high school. I will be going to college this fall. I will be going to the University of Connecticut, UConn for short. I am a twin. I have a twin sister who is, obviously also going to college. She's going to Villanova. I have a younger sister. She's about to be a junior in high school. And I also have a half sister who lives in Pennsylvania. Enough of that. Let's get right into the questions. So, first question is, what's the first most played song on your phone? Well, right now, my most recently song I've listened to the most, it's called Freak On by My Crazy Row. And let me play it for y'all real quick because you can get to this song. I'm on, so don't you trying to hit me up no more, trying to get a free song. Cause y'all been chillin' at my crib, my bitch trying to get my freak on. Chillin' trying to get my freak on. Chillin' trying to get my freak on. Trying to get my freak on. 1, 2, 3, and my shooters after you. Be flexing in the proof, I gotta let them let it on. I'm on the road to greatness too. You gotta know what hate is 3. And I'm saying if ain't Chris, no. Whatever start, just take it. I wanna see her shake it. Cause any money, no patient. All I wanna see is blue faces. Go download that right now on iTunes. It's called Freak On by My Crazy Row. I just got put onto that song by this old YouTuber. So yeah, you guys can go check that out. Next question is, if you could learn to do anything, what would it be? If I could learn how to do anything, what would it be? I would definitely learn how to be a DJ because I love music. I love any type of music. Not country. I mean, some country songs I mess with because during football, our head coach loved country music, so we would try to play that in the locker room before we walked in, so, don't have to run as much. So those songs, those songs were kind of catchy, but those are probably the only couple songs I would ever listen to that are country. But every other music, maybe not rock, heavy metal, but like jazz, hip hop, pop, R&B, stuff like that. And I just want to learn how to mix music, like take one song, put it into another song, make remixes, make mashups, like those things you see on YouTube all the time. Like if I had to do one thing, that's definitely what it would be. Next question. If you won the lottery, what's the first thing you would do? The first thing I would do if I won the lottery, probably pay for college. Like off tops, that would probably be the first thing I do is pay for college. Because even though I'm going to a state school in my state, it's less than other schools, but still, if I pay for college, that's less stress on my parents to actually pay for college. And then obviously help my parents out with money. That's a no-brainer. Probably get a new car. Since I give my mom money, she'll probably fix up the house and whatnot. So if I win a lottery, those would probably be the first things I would actually do. You can also give some money to charity, of course, because you can't. What am I going to do with all that money? Especially if I hit the Powerball, that's something that's like $200-something million. What am I supposed to do with all that? So, I might give some to charity, help family out, stuff like that. Next question is, if you could have one superpower, what would it be? If I had one superpower, I'd like to read minds. Because, have you ever just looked at someone and be like, what is this person thinking? That's something I wish I could do. I could just look at someone and be like, all right, I know what they're thinking. Or if I don't know, if you're having a conversation with someone and they're not answering you because they're mad, just read their mind, you can tell them why they're mad. So that's definitely a superpower I would love to have, is read people's minds. Next question, what do you miss most about being a kid? The one thing I miss about being a kid is probably not worrying about anything. Especially when you get to high school and stuff, especially junior year when you have to apply to colleges. That's probably one of the most stressful parts of the year right there. Just applying to colleges, writing your essays, writing supplement essays, figuring out what college you want to go to, visiting colleges, doing an SAT, ACT, whether or not you get a good score on those. Even with sports and stuff, finding schools that you are interested in, who are also interested in you, like not just going to schools that are interested in you, but you're not interested in them and stuff like that. So definitely just not having to worry about anything, having your parents take care of everything. When you grow up, they expect you to take care of things that you weren't able to take care of before because, you're older. So just living a stress-free life, I guess, is just one thing I miss about being a kid. What's your favorite game or sport to watch and play? So I grew up playing, baseball was my first sport I played. And then I got into basketball, and then a little bit later on I got into football. So growing up, I would have to say basketball used to be my favorite sport growing up. But once I got to high school, 8th grade year, I played varsity. And that kind of really took a toll on things. It kind of switched my perspective and put me towards football. So at this moment, football is my favorite sport to play. Even though I won't be playing in college at the moment, football was my favorite sport to play. I mean, you can ask any football player, tell you that right now. Football is the best team to be a part of. I played baseball, I played basketball, I played baseball. I said that twice, didn't I? I played lacrosse. So I've been a part of a lot of teams, but there's no other team like a football team, and that's facts. Next question. Oh, answer the second part of the question. What's my favorite sport to watch? College football. I mean, if you ask me, college football is better than NFL football. That's no question. It's just so much more entertaining. So many athletic kids. Well, yes, there's athletic people in the NFL, but college football is just way more entertaining to watch than NFL football, if you ask me. And a lot of people do agree with that. So, college football is definitely my favorite sport to watch. Have you ever had a nickname? What is it? So as a little kid, people call me Mike, I guess, because I don't know, that's just a nickname people used to call me. Growing up, I was always usually taller than other kids, so people would call me Big Mike. Like during basketball, stuff like that, people call me Big Mike. When I started playing football, people used to call me MJ, Michael Johnson, so that's another one. Some people used to call me by my Instagram name, Mr. Mike. People used to say that. One of my friends used to call me Mikey J. Other than that, not really. I mean, people call me by my first and last name, like Mike Johnson all the time. Like during school, like, yo, what's good, Mike Johnson? What's up, Mike Johnson? But it's not really a nickname because it's my actual name. But other than that, that's just it. Next question. Is money the real source of happiness? I would say money brings happiness temporarily. You can only be so happy with so much money. Think about, it's like, would you rather be rich and lonely, or well off but have a lot of friends? Like, no one wants to be rich and lonely. You have all the money in the world, but if you're lonely, you're not going to be happy. So money brings happiness temporarily because you have no worries, you can buy what you want, but in the long run, it's not going to provide happiness for the rest of your life. Next question. Worst injury you've ever had? I haven't really had any bad injuries, like broken anything, knock on wood. But the worst I've ever had was I sprained my knee and my MCL. I sprained my MCL on my right knee, but I sprained my left knee. Then I sprained both feet. It was crazy because I think it was junior year, I sprained my right MCL playing football, and then I sprained, I think, my right foot playing lacrosse. And then this, last senior year, I sprained this knee and sprained this foot. So, football, knee, and then, I also sprained my foot playing football too. It wasn't lacrosse this year. I sprained both things playing football this year. So, that's pretty interesting. Other than that, nothing really serious. Are you a good cook? If you ask me, I'm a good cook and baker, matter of fact. I cook anything, it turns out good. So, yes, I do think I'm a good cook. I will cook for anyone. they will think it's good. I did actually bake something and brought it to a basketball game. Everyone who ate it thought it was good, so I have no reason to think why I'm not a good cook. If I had to save a family member or lover from drowning in the ocean, definitely would save a family member, because my family's been with me since I was born. You know, you meet your lover, like, if you're lucky, I don't know if you're lucky, but a small chance of people meet their lovers in high school, and maybe they'll spend the rest of their life. But like, if you love someone, maybe 2 or 3 years, and then you guys break up or whatever. So like, they won't be around too long. And that's kind of mean to say, but like, you know what I'm saying. But definitely save a family member, because they'll be with me no matter what happens. So yes, I would save a family member over my lover. Next question, and I think this will be the last question. At what age did you go on your first date? I went on my first date, I believe, like either freshman or sophomore year of high school. So I was around 15, 16 years old, I think. Or 14. Maybe it wasn't freshman year, probably was sophomore year, so I was right around like 15, 16. I took this girl ice skating, and then after ice skating, we went to get Chinese food. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little awkward at first, because it was with my mom and my sisters, and then another group of people who came ice skating with us. So, like, I've been talking to this girl for like a year now, but like, this was like the first date or so. So like, I don't know. It was kind of awkward at first, but like after a while, you know, it was whatever. Dated her for like 2 years, and then, you know, nothing's happening, because, you know, I'm going off to college, you know, just chilling. If stuff happens, it happens, but right now I'm just chilling, just living my best life, you know what I'm saying? I think that was the last question. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any other video suggestions, please leave a comment in the comments box below. Please leave a like, subscribe, and be looking forward to some other videos in the future. I have a couple things planned, so stay on the lookout, and I'm out. Peace.